Wouldn't it be quite haunting to never reach your full potential? We all have abilities and dreams written for us, almost as in a greater force taking us to achieve these promises. But what if we never do? What if we keep repeating the same habits holding us down? Our brains are used to comfort in the way that even if something's bad for you, if your brain's used to it, it's gonna continue to want to do it because it's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes doing the right thing for yourself is hard. Because even though it's good for you, your brain's so comfortable with the wrong thing that it wants to keep it up. That's why success is often found in positions where you're uncomfortable, situations where you're uncomfortable, where you're forced to get out of that zone, you know what I'm saying? But how much does it take? How much will, how much effort does it take to get out of your comfort zone? Sounds simple enough, you know what I'm saying? I'll get rid of these habits and I'll take control of my life. I'll take control of the wheel and I'll reach my destiny, right? As simple as it sounds, it's never that easy. It's a cycle that's super hard to break. We repeatedly make the same mistakes in different ways. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest examples of this, or a great example of this, would be the person I have here as the cover of the video. Mario Balotelli, a current football player without a team that had all the talent in the world and did achieve a lot as a player, winning a lot of important league titles. Though his potential was insane, had so much talent at such a young age, he could have done 10 times more of what he ended up doing. Simply because he refused to get rid of those habits. He was successful, he was talented, but he just couldn't let go. Had a rough childhood, developed a lot of bad habits from that childhood, and brought them into his adult life. A lot of legal trouble, a lot of disputes with the managers he had, and just a lot of chaos, and all that talent. In a way though, he did succeed in life, succeeding more than most people do, playing in World Cups, making millions of dollars, and still fell short of what his potential could have been. In a way, we all live that way. Maybe we won't reach the millions that he had, but we can reach success to the extent that to a great extent, and it still wouldn't be our peak. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe it's just a bad human habit to always want more, but you ever find yourself in a position where you worked hard to get there, but you feel like you still could have more if you would have changed certain habits, certain ways of thinking? You could be in an even better place. And sometimes it's a very conflicting conversation, because part of me believes that we should be grateful for what we do have, which is true. But part of me also feels like we need to let go of all these bad habits to really fully break through, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason you're born with a certain talent or talents and have certain visions for your life. It's not coincidence, it's not something that just happened, it's something that's meant for you to follow and achieve. You know what I'm saying? And I always do wonder, in this thing we call life, when it's ready to call it an end, will we regret not fully reaching our potential? Or will we be happy at the place we're standing at? Are our habits holding us down? Or is it our mentality? A lot of times we refuse to let those habits go because we don't see ourselves actually achieving the visions that we had or the dreams that we have, simply because it's programmed to not reach too high, to get something stable, find a stable job, find a stable way to, make income, which I do agree to an extent is right. But it also programs a lot of people to stay scared and stay in a box. And when people stay in that box, it goes back to the same thing, their comfort zone. They don't want to leave the box because they're scared if they reach too high, they'll just fall. And by not reaching too high or not even attempting it, they stay with the same habits that make them comfortable. At the end of the day, no matter how you see it, it all gives you the same answer: comfort. And yes, I admit it's easier for me to say this than for me to actually use it in my own life. But you need to leave your comfort in order to reach the highness. And one thing for certain, once you reach that highness, if you're not happy at this very moment without it, it won't give you happiness once you reach it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they teach to feel fulfilled and whole in the moment. So when you approach that journey, it won't have to fulfill you. It'll just be another thing you check off your box. You know what I'm saying? And when you have the potential, you have the talent, you see the vision, keep pushing yourself every day to reach for those stars. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this life is once. We don't know what happens afterwards. There's a reason you have all these abilities. Pursue them, make them grow, allow them to flourish. And if your potential isn't what you imagined, it's a bit dimmer, be happy and fulfilled that you got to that point. Be happy and fulfilled that you don't let your habits get in the way from you reaching it. Know what I'm saying? And whether you reach it or not, be grateful of every step you took along the way, and be grateful for what you have, because it goes back to the player I just mentioned. Maybe he didn't reach the peak, he wasn't a superstar for years, he could have been. But if you look at the money he made, the clubs he played for, and the trophies he won, to anyone else that would have been great success, but because of his talent, it was still seen as a letdown. You know what I'm saying? So I do advise for you to get out that zone, post what you want to post, live how you want to live, reach what you need to reach. You know what I'm saying? Cause no fall from the heights you think are not accessible to you will hurt as much as not even trying. You know what I'm saying? We all bleed the same at the end of the day. We are all human at the end of the day. So just know if someone else can reach it, you can too. Know what I'm saying? Organize yourself, have clear visions of what you want, and fulfill that. You know what I'm saying?